All right, everyone. Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and you know what that means. Lots and lots of food.
That's right.
But what if you're not exactly the cooking type this year?
Yeah.
We've all been there. So you might be wondering where you can even grab a bite to eat on Thanksgiving Day, right?
That's a great question, actually.
It seems like everything's closed. But wait a minute. Not so fast. We actually did a deep dive into some recent info on Thanksgivinghours. And you might be surprised by what we found.
There are definitely some surprises in store.
So let's get right into it. If you're looking for that, that classic kind of homey Thanksgiving meal,
Right.
some of your favorite go-to spots are actually going to be open.
That's right.
We're talking about those familiar chains like Cracker Barrel, Denny's, IHOP.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Those places that just kind of feel like a home away from home.
Exactly. Like a warm hug, but in food form.
Exactly. And, you can always rely on them for a good, hearty meal.
Right.
One thing to keep in mind, especially for IHOP.
Okay, yeah.
It's always a good idea to double check with your specific local IHOP because hours can sometimes, vary from place to place.
Yes. Things might be a little different on a holiday, especially at IHOP.
You don't want to show up expecting Thanksgiving dinner
right.
and find out they're closed, right?
Exactly. No one wants a pancake disappointment on Thanksgiving.
Speaking of unexpected places to eat on Thanksgiving, are you ready for this?
Oh, lay it on me. I love a good surprise.
You can get your Thanksgiving dinner at Hooters.
Now that's a curveball. Who would have thought?
I know, right? It seems like they're kind of going for a specific audience here.
Yeah.
Those die-hard football fans who want to combine their turkey and stuffing with, some wings and some sports.
I mean, it makes sense.
Many locations are going to be opening up at 4:00 p.m., but some are even opening earlier to cater to those early game day crowds.
So you can catch the kickoff, A&D, have a Thanksgiving feast. That's dedication.
It's the best of both worlds, right?
It really is.
Now, if you're not looking for a full sit-down meal,
Yeah.
and maybe you just need a quick caffeine fix or just a smaller bite to eat,
Oh, feel that.
don't worry, you've got options.
Okay, good. I was getting worried there.
Starbucks,
Yeah.
Dunkin, McDonald's, Wendy's, even Taco Bell, they're all going to be open on Thanksgiving.
Taco Bell on Thanksgiving. Now that's an interesting choice.
Hey, you never know what you might be craving.
That's true. That's true.
But again, as always, just double check those hours, especially for those fast food and coffee chains.
Right.
Because things can change from location to location.
It's like a holiday hours scavenger hunt.
Now, let's talk about something a little different. For those who want to, kind of break away from that traditional Thanksgiving fare
Okay.
and have a really unique dining experience.
Yes. Tell me more.
Fogo de Chão, the Brazilian steakhouse, is actually going to be open on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's a great option. I love Fogo de Chão. It's such a fun social dining experience.
Exactly. And it's such a departure from that typical, turkey and mashed potatoes.
Right.
It's something completely different and kind of exciting,
It definitely fits into that whole experiential dining trend that's been growing lately.
Exactly. People want something special and memorable, even on Thanksgiving.
Makes total sense.
Now, if you're more in the mood for something simple and casual,
Okay.
but still kind of comforting, Whataburger will be open, flipping those burgers all day long.
Whataburger, gotta love it. A classic.
And select Applebee's locations will also be open, though they might have some slightly reduced hours.
Applebee's is always a good choice for those who want that familiar, comfortable, no frills dining experience.
Exactly. It's like, just a chill Thanksgiving vibe.
It's all about options, right? Meeting everyone where they're at.
Exactly. But if you were really hoping for Chick-fil-A, Olive Garden, Outback Steakhouse, Carrabba's, Bonefish Grill, or Texas Roadhouse,
Yeah.
I got some bad news for you.
Uh-oh.
They're all going to be closed for the holiday.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of those casual dining chains tend to close up shop on Thanksgiving,
Right.
which, you could say it so their employees can enjoy the holiday with their families.
Yeah.
But it's also worth noting that, demand might just be lower for those types of restaurants on Thanksgiving.
That's a really good point. People might be more inclined to, cook at home or go for something different, like we were talking about earlier.
Exactly.
And here's a fun fact. Red Lobster will be closed in the U.S., but
Wait, what? Really?
But their Canadian locations will be open.
Wow, that's fascinating. It really shows you how, even for a holiday like Thanksgiving, traditions and I guess dining habits can vary across different, even seemingly similar cultures.
It's true. It's almost like a little window into how uh, different people celebrate.
Yeah.
So before we wrap things up, a quick reminder. If you're thinking about grabbing a pizza from Domino's or maybe a sandwich from Subway,
Good choices.
be sure to double-check their hours because
Yeah.
those can really vary depending on the location, especially on holiday.
It's always better to be safe than sorry.
So as we kind of wrap up this deep dive into Thanksgiving dining,
Right.
it really makes you think, doesn't it?
It does.
Knowing which restaurants are open, which ones are closed, does that actually influence your Thanksgiving plans?
It's an interesting question. Does it make you more likely to, say, cook at home if your favorite restaurant is closed?
Yeah.
Or maybe it inspires you to try something new?
It's food for thought, pun intended.
I see what you did there.
But it really does make you realize that, even something as simple as restaurant hours can tell us something about how our traditions and our relationship with this holiday are evolving.
Yeah, it's kind of a reflection of our changing society in a way.
And on that note, we want to wish you all a very happy and delicious Thanksgiving.
Enjoy that feast, wherever you end up having it.
And thanks for joining us on this deep dive. See you next time.
See you later.